Well, I'm walking out to check my traps. Look at that. Those are fresh from last night. So we'll see what happens. All right, here we go. I'm working on some stuff here. I'm going to put some springs on some of my coyote traps. And first steps first. Got to wash them. Got to get all the goop off of them, all the oils and stuff. I'm not gonna dye them or dip them or anything. They're gonna be buried as long as they don't have a lot of scent on, or any scent on them. I'm sure they're gonna be fine. So let me show you what I got going on. Okay, so this is what I'm looking at. I got some springs, a bunch of J-clips, and I got some swivels and J-clips, and that is my new toy. Let me just flip it open here. You guys all know this is a selfie stick. So I'm hoping that this will make my videos a little better. And if you didn't notice when you saw me at first, I'm wearing a remote microphone. So hopefully that will make some videos a little bit better. The plan right now, that's compost. The plan right now is I'm going to scrub them babies down with that blue soap, which is Dawn dish soap. And we're going to get them all taken care of and hopefully get all the oil and the grease off of them. And some of those J-hooks are already, some of them are already starting to rust. Obviously it's an older batch, but that's okay. I don't really care about all that. They're going to be buried. It's not like the shine is going to matter. It's just going to be getting the oil off of them. So I'm going to use a scrub brush and some Dawn and see what we got. Okay, here we go. This is something new. You gotta forgive the light behind me. This door, see, it doesn't help. So it's nice to have a little extra light for me. So just going to use an old dog dish here to use as my pan. And I'm going to start with just getting these things all washed up. I don't think there's any rhyme or reason to them. Some of them are like the ones that I bought separate are not quite as heavy duty as the ones that come with the drop one. As the ones that come with the swivel, but there's some nice hot water going here. A couple squirts of the blue. Handy dandy nail brush. Boy, it's amazing. I can already see the grease coming off of there. And now it's just a matter of scrubbing them down, throwing them off to the side. Okay, we're all washed and dried and ready to start assembling. That I am going to do outside. It's too warm in here. I got to go outside. It's 50 degrees outside. It's beautiful. So here we go, guys. Okay, so we have our spring set up. J-hooks on each side, swivels on each side. Now we need to cut our chain on our trap chain and tighten all these up. I got my handy dandy J-clip pliers, so we're going to do that real quick. Do at least one for you on the video. Door slam. The wind's picking up. We're supposed to get some snow tonight. That'll be exciting. And that is as simple as it gets. So I'm going to tighten all these up and we'll cut a trap chain. I've got my angle grinder here to zip zip, cut them up real quick. And we'll get these trap chains put with springs on them and I'll show you what I got when I'm done. Thanks. Okay, so I did it two different ways. This is the first time I put chains on these. I'm sorry, springs on those. And you know, everybody says you cut your chain in half, blah, blah, blah. Man, that's a long chain. I don't like that. So I decided I'd do two like that, and then I just did two with half the chain and then the spring. And then that, of course, would hook right to the anchor I really think that is going to be more my style. I like a shorter chain. I don't want to give them a whole lot of maneuver room. There's still 3 swivels. I may turn that last swivel on the spring into a double, a back-to-back, but it's not necessary, really. So anyway, that's where I'm at. That's what it looks like, and yeah, I'm going to go try to get one of these in the ground. We'll see what happens. It's starting to rain now, so we'll see what happens. Okay, it's getting dark. I got this handy dandy stick here that's kind of nice. I don't have to hold my camera in my face. So yeah, now it's starting to rain and it's time to get out there. So what I decided to do, because that silly cat ruined my ruined my scent post because he just totally destroyed that set, I'm going to turn that into a pipe dream. That'll be an interesting. I haven't done a pipe dream in a long time, so I'm going to turn that into a pipe dream tonight, see what happens, and then I'm going to try. It's been 50 degrees today. I'm hoping with the little bit of melt I'll be able to get through this topsoil pretty easily. If not, it'll be just chopping mud, but I'm going to try to put a dirt hole in a little bit further down the line there, so probably be dark when I'm done, but hey, we'll find out. I will show you what I'm walking into here. The swamp is definitely full of water today. So as I'm walking along here, you can see the low spots are getting kind of squishy. The nice thing is with this nice soft snow, if there are any fresh dog tracks, meaning today, it would have to be during the day because it was way below zero this morning, or below freezing, I mean. So look at that. That should be fun. You can see it's actually flowing. That's kind of nice. I will give it a shot though. I do happen to know where the bridge is, so at least I know I'm on the bridge. It's only ankle deep. It's not too bad. That wasn't so bad. All right. Here we go. All right, I'll turn you on when I get there. All right, well, you can see what a mess he made. You know what bothers me the most about this is that you can see that trap bed's full of water. I don't think I'm going to use it. I think I'm going to actually move over there where it's a little bit higher, and maybe I'll be able to put in a set there. I'm going to give it a shot real quick. I like the location here better just because this is right where they walk, but unfortunately I'm going to have to rely on the scent. They like this corridor here, so if I could find a better high spot I would, but this is all just, water's just flowing off of this field, and it's just, you can see it's just flowing right down into the swamp. So I think tomorrow I'm going to walk through the swamp and look for sheds and maybe set a couple snares. So all right, here we go. I'm going to get set and figure out what I'm going to do real quick. All right, well, we're going to give this a shot. I may have to go fast forward on it because I'm not sure how long it's going to take. What I did was I dug out that hole. I dug it down real deep. I'm going to put a different anchor in, and I'm just going to give the water a place to go, I guess. So let me drive this pogo down here real quick. I did get some Berkshires. I got to use those, but this pogo is what I had handy. Spot with no rocks. You know, this is a great farm, but man, somewhere in here there's a bunch of rocks. Hopefully I can get this thing back out of here. That's not going to work. All right, well, guess what? We ran out of daylight. So here is my set. This trail just comes right through here. It's kind of buggered up now, but there is my, if it'll focus, there we go. That's the pipe for the pipe dream. I used cornstalk to kind of blend it in a little bit. And, oh, there you go. Ain't much to it, that's for sure. It's basically just a flat step with a pipe. But that trail just keeps going right up into the other woods, and it just keeps going right out there into the open field. The wind is blowing. Yeah, here I'm showing with the flashlight, but not with the camera. That was awesome. So out to the open field. That's actually the direction the wind is blowing, which is good because it'll blow it out to that field, and they run that edge quite a bit. Or you can jack it up to those woods up there. There we go. And that's where the trail goes. So anyway, sorry I ran out of daylight. I'm sorry that the tripod didn't work for me in the wind, but yeah, we're a work in progress. So here we go. I just want to give you a quick testimony of the utter stupidity that your buddy here, John, often has. Maybe I'm still going to blame COVID. I'm telling you, it's COVID fog. So the other day when I went trapping, I'm thinking, man, this bucket is heavy. It's got a lot of crap in it. Yeah, it had a lot of crap in it. And 2.5 inches of ice in the bottom. I guess I had forgotten that there was water in the bucket when I left it out there in the shed. It froze. So yeah, I carried around 2.5 inches of ice. It's probably only an extra 5 pounds, but man, by the end of the day, I was tired. So, well, last night did not turn out the way I thought it would. We were supposed to get a bunch of snow last night. Instead, I don't know if you can see that or not, but we got a bunch of rain. Look at how deep that is. That's got to be 3 feet deep. Yeah, so crossing there is not going to be an option today. But I do have to go check traps, so we're going to have to cross. I have a different bridge down further, but wow, we got a lot of rain last night. So anyway, I'll be in touch when I get out there. Well, I would say that that is a lot of water. I don't think I've ever seen it that high before. I've seen it pretty high. But man, I could hunt ducks in there. That's crazy. That's at least 2.5 feet deep, no question. So that is a pond, not a creek anymore. Yeah, so anyway, I'm out here checking. I can kind of see already that there's nothing in the set, but I want to go see how bad it, we got like a ton of rain last night, so I want to go see how bad it is. It's now freezing and starting to sleet, as maybe you can see on there. Winter weather advisory. It ain't going to be pretty around here, only because people down here don't know how to drive in the snow, but whatever. All right, here we go. Much to my surprise, that it's not totally washed away. Now, I'm not going to say it won't freeze tonight, but man, I don't know. It almost looks better now than it did earlier last night. So that rain certainly mixed it in there. And of course, this is the other one. Look at that baby. Already starting to skim the ice on top. That's great. Yeah, so basically that's just a puddle now. So the plan was, until we got, I don't know, we got a lot of rain last night. The plan was, I was going to put a dirt hole in right here, or kind of at the edge of that. I wasn't sure which I liked better. Both of them are high and dry, so yeah, and they both have good access to animals moving around. Then this edge right here, but I started working out in the garage, and I basically got busy doing stuff. I've been hanging traps and boiling some traps and just goofing off, and yeah, I don't know, this rain, I'm going to see what this snow does later today. We'll see what happens. Maybe I'll be able to get in there and get a couple sets out tonight, but as of right now, just playing in the shed. But I needed to come out and look at this, see how bad it was, so I guess I'm going to go back to the shed. I'll talk to you guys soon.